Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in to the first episode of the Chessmove radio. Glad y'all have joined me today. Today's gonna be a good day. And today's topic, I'm gonna be talking about redefining yourself, rediscovering yourself, and reinventing yourself. And before I get into the game, man, I'm going to take a commercial break, and I'll definitely be back. Start investing in your future today. Don't wait till tomorrow, don't wait till next week, and don't wait till 3 months down the line. Invest in your future today. And if you are interested in investing in your future so you can secure it financially, hit me up at myfutureinvestment317@gmail.com. That's myfutureinvestment317@gmail.com. Hey, welcome back to the Chessmove radio. Once again, it's the first episode. I'm glad y'all chose to come in and tune in. But other than that, man, how everybody doing today, man? I'm just glad y'all here. Glad to be able to bring this to y'all. Hopefully y'all having a good day. My day is so far so good. Enjoying everything around me. It's officially spring. And I know a lot of people out there got a lot of spring cleaning to do right now. And me as well. You know, I got a lot of things I got to do around the house, get the house back in order again. And as you know, we had a house built back in 2016. And you know, after so many years, you know, the first couple years, your house, when it settles, you might get nail pops. I don't know if anybody experienced that, but we had. And so it's a couple nail pops I had to take care of. I had to recalk a couple things. Just tighten up on a little maintenance. And yes, sometimes you might have maintenance to do on a new house. Some people might think, man, this is a new house you shouldn't have, but yeah, you do. And I definitely want to get the downstairs, the whole downstairs repainted, because I don't like that egg white, shell white to be on the walls, because we don't even have any kids yet running around the house. And I'm looking at dirt spots like, how in the world they get on the wall? That's why I hate that white. It's like it attracts little stripes on the wall, little marks on the wall. It's like it attracts it. I don't completely understand that. Then my other major project I have to do is definitely I have to get the baby's room together. So those people that don't know, me and my wife, we expecting a baby boy on August the 5th. So if anybody want to donate any blessings to the baby shower to us, you can definitely hit my Cash App tag up. It's the money symbol C Brown 6883. Once again, my Cash App tag is the money symbol C Brown 6883. You know, send your blessings. Whatever you feel like sending. Then my other project is, man, I definitely got to get the landscaping together. I definitely got to get that landscaping back together again, because, man, I tell you, my grass was nice, green, healthy, plush. It feels soft when you walked on it. When you looked at it, it had that dark green to it. And if you want to get your grass nice and healthy and with a nice dark green, go to the hardware store, get you a bag of that Scott Seeds, the Max Green bag. It say Max Green on it. It's by Scott's. I'm telling you, it will work wonders on your yard. It definitely won't work wonders on my yard. You know, I tried it. I was at the store one day, and I'm like, man, let me try this. Let me see what this can do. I put it down, put some water down afterwards, watered the grass. And sure enough, after a couple days or two, my grass starting to green up. So it's a couple little things like that, man, I got to take care of for the spring. That's my spring cleaning. I know a lot of people got to do spring cleaning, got to get rid of things, clothes, shoes, furniture, I know a lot of people tend to like to change their furniture around, give it that nice little spring, summer feel. People like to, get rid of their old clothes, their winter clothes, make room for the summer. It's various little things that people do, So my spring cleaning, like I just said, man, this is getting things together around the house, not so much of throwing clothes away and getting rid of shoes. And another thing is, I also want to, go and see that movie, Us. I've been hearing pretty good mixed reviews about it. Some people said it was good. Some people said they didn't like it. And my opinion, for those that said they didn't like it, I think it's because, Jordan Peele, he's the type of director, he always has subliminal messages within his movies, just like the movie Get Out. And if you don't understand them, it's not going to appeal to you. See, me, I'm a very conscious guy. I like to watch movies to get the full understanding of the movie, because I can see and notice messages within movies. All movies got messages within them. It's just up to the individual person to be able to spot it, to be able to see it, not see it, but more so hear it, know when you hear it. So the movie Us, man, I'm going to go and see it. If I don't see it tomorrow, which is Saturday, I'm definitely going to try to go see it Sunday so I can have a review, my take on it for next week. But I also, man, want to touch on this Jesse Smollett situation. As we see, the charges was dropped. But those that don't know, he, a month, I think, it was last month sometime, I could be wrong. He set up a stage event where he was attacked late at night, 2 in the morning. He was in Chicago, cold night. He's on his way to, I believe, Subway. And he was attacked. And he said he was attacked by some white supremacists with Trump hats, yelling racial slurs as they was attacking him, yelling gay slurs while they was attacking him. And me, once he posted that online, people was talking about it, raving about it. And when I heard the story, I knew right then and there it was a BS story. Because one red flag for me was when he said they was saying gay slurs. First of all, when somebody attacking you, no one don't know your sexual orientation, especially Jesse's. Jesse is not famous. He's not a megastar. And white supremacists is not watching Empire like that. So, don't nobody know who Jesse is. So for Jesse to say they was yelling gay slurs, I knew that was a farce. I knew it was nonsense when he said it. And second of all, white supremacists is not going to be up late walking around looking to attack somebody in the cold, walking around with Trump hats in the cold, ready to attack somebody. So I knew right then and there it was false. Then I think a couple days later, I wouldn't say a week later, it came out that it was 2 Nigerians that he hired, which were actors, extras within the Empire TV show that he was friends with. And what's happened, the Nigerians supposed to have been going over to Nigeria, but I think they was told that they was going to receive some more money, so they hurried up and got on the plane, came back. And when they came back, and things just fell apart. So Jesse was caught up, charges was pressed on him, and he was looking at some jail time. Then all of a sudden, the charge was dropped. And, you had a lot of white supremacists upset. Oh, this is not fair, and with a fake outrage. And understand one thing. When you had all these white supremacists making these false calls on these black people, Jesse made up people. These was made up people Jesse did. It's not compared to these white supremacists actually making phone calls on actual black people, actual real people. So they mad because Jesse ain't supposed to get the same treatment as them. But further than that, the story goes deeper than that, man. Why he got off of all them charges. It's because it was a lot of other hands to play in this attack that was set up. What people don't know, Jesse, he's cool with Kamala Harris, the Democratic Party, people within the Democratic Party, especially Kamala Harris. I seen online that he had taken a picture with Kamala Harris. It looked like it was a community event. They took a picture together. Then they come to find out, which is not a coincidence, Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, both was working on laws to implement the LBGT within the anti-lynching law bill. And once this Jesse Smollett situation happened, they was able to get that passed overnight. So it's not a coincidence. Then when I seen the picture, I was like, oh, okay. I see now. You had higher ups that had hands in this attack. This whole little plot that fell through. So they was the ones that made that call to get them charges dropped because they know Jesse was finna tell. If Jesse was offered a plea, he was finna tell and give up everybody. And they couldn't afford to get exposed, especially around the time, the Democrats already not looking good. The candidates that they have to run for president. So they could not get caught up in this whatsoever. So they had I'm pretty sure they made their call and was like, hey, we need to get these charges dropped because we know Jesse about to tell like the Nigerians. Jesse was about to tell, guys. But other than that, man, let me get on to the game, man. What I'm going to talk about today. And like I said, the topic today is about redefining yourself, rediscovering yourself, and reinventing yourself. Sometimes in life, man, it takes reinventing ourselves, rediscovering ourselves, and redefining ourselves. Sometimes we let life get in our way. Bad things that go on, trials and tribulations. Bad energy that's around us, negative energy that's around us, negative people that's around us, people with bad energy around us. We get caught up in situations. Sometimes, lost a job, loss of money, loss of a loved one that was close to you, bankruptcy. It could be anything that's bad that's happening, that makes us lose ourselves. It can be medical reasons, a medical issue. It could be anything that may throw us off in life. We all been there. No one in life, man, hasn't went through nothing that the next person haven't went through before. It's life. Things going to occur. Things going to happen. It's just that you got to bounce back. You got to reinvent yourself. And that takes being positive, having a positive mindset, positive thinking, positive thoughts. Because you got to understand, the seed that you plant in your subconscious mind is going to blossom into an action. And you don't want to plant negative seeds within your subconscious mind. You want to be positive at all times. Wake up in the morning, man. Go to your restroom, look yourself in the mirror. Give yourself pep talks. Tell yourself, I can do it today. I'm going to have a great day. I got this. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. You gotta get yourself motivated. It's called self-motivation because it deals with self. Start with self first. Everything begins to start with self first, which no one can take that from you. You have the power to make whatever situation you want to occur, happen. You can do it. Once you change your mindset, the way you think, and who you are, you're gonna see positive changes occur within your life. You're going to see positive changes happen within your life. Understand? My logic is, man, every decade, you need to reinvent yourself. Sure, every year you need to get better and better, but every decade you need to reinvent yourself because who you were in your 20s It's not going to be applicable or relevant to who you're going to be in your 30s. So on, 40s, 50s, and 60s. You're going to be a whole different person. And some people, that fear stop them from reinventing themselves, changing themselves. And don't be afraid of change. Change don't necessarily mean it's bad. Change is good. It's a great thing. You want to be able to change for the better. Become a better you, a better person. And a lot of people, they lose sight of that, man. You can't lose sight of it. You got to be able to change within. And don't be afraid what people say. People are always going to have things to say, but at the end of the day, you have to cut negative people off. Don't be afraid. Sometimes when it comes to reinventing yourself and making changes and finding who you are, it takes cutting people off. Either that's your friends, your family members, your co-workers, whoever it may be to you. You need to cut them off. Because when it comes to rediscovering yourself, you need to go back. Sometimes it helps to go back to the past to see where you fell off at, where it all started at, so you can be able to remove that, so you can be able to move forward. Sometimes the past will help you understand where you came from and how far you have come. And sometimes you have to do that. Look at, I like to use Robin Thicke as an example. He reinvented himself. When he first came out, I don't think anybody remember, he had long hair. He was riding through the city. He had a music video with long hair riding through the city singing. It was back, I think, mid-2000s, early 2000s. I don't think, the first time around, he did not do as well as he did when he came back out. So when he came back out with the short haircut, the smooth look, the Rico Suave, the soft voice. He became a ladies' man wearing the suits. He changed his whole image around because what he did years before wasn't applicable to what he needed to be successful, to be able to succeed. And he was able to accomplish what he needed to get done. Sometimes you need to do that, reinvent yourself. Let me say Charlie Wilson is a great example. When he was with the Gap Band wasn't making a lot of money back in the day. They was in a bad contract. So Charlie Wilson didn't really start making money and having success like that, like he wanted to, until he got in his 50s. He came out blazing. My name is Charlie, last name Wilson. Can I take you out? He came out blazing. Charlie didn't start making his money until he reinvented himself. Charlie was strung out on drugs. So once he started changing his way of thinking, people that's around him, when he went back and redefined who he was and how successful he can be, that's when he made a change and came back as stronger as he did before when he was with the Gap Band. He started really succeeding, making money, doing what he do that he loves much. Sometimes it takes that, man, to redefine yourself, man, and reinvent yourself for the better you. Because I'll tell you one thing, you don't want to be in life, man, go through life and find yourself just existing and not living. You want to be able to live life to the fullest, to your fullest potential. Because, you see a lot of people out here that's on the corner, that might be in front of stores, people that's homeless. I'm not going to say all, but people that's homeless, that's not doing as well. They, once upon a time, they had potential. But they stopped believing in themselves. They stopped investing in themselves. And they stopped reinventing themselves. So they went from living to just existing. And that's a bad place to be at. Understand me. You don't want to be that person just existing in life. Because life gonna pass you by. And we see it with people around us. We see it with family members. We see it with friends. We see it with people who we went to school with. We see it around us. Like I said, don't let fear stop you from reaching your greatest potential that you can possibly be. Everyone have potential. It's about that individual of, are they going to be able to tap into that potential? And you have the power within yourself. Like I said, man, you got to encourage yourself. Keep yourself motivated, man. Give yourself pep talks. Don't listen to anybody. You can't fail unless you give up. So don't let failure be an option, man. You know, we all go through bad times, man. I worked a job for 10 years and was let go. But I always had a plan B. I always had things going on outside the job. So I was better off. So, you know, I had to rearrange things. You know, I had situations, even though I had situations outside the job, but I still had to rearrange things when I lost that job for 10 years, even though I was never dependent on that job. But now, you know, that job came with resources where we got great discounts on parts and stuff. Where now I had to pay full price for it. So I definitely had to, okay, now, you know, if I need parts, I got to make sure I have money ready for this. You know, I was investing in the company in stock. I had resources where I can touch, like if something I need major, something big, I had stock I can go and sell. So, yes, I had to rearrange some things when I lost that. But I never lost sight of who I was. I never had to redefine myself at the time because I already knew who I was. What I had to do is I had to change up my situation, rearrange some things. And I definitely had to reinvent myself so I can move past that situation and come back even stronger. So, man, you know, it's many things. We all go through problems. We all go through trials and tribulation, but that's the beauty of it because you have a chance to come back as hard as you did before. So don't let your situation, man, stop you from, man, reaching your greatest potential, man, because there's a lot of people out here, man, that may need you. There's people out here that look up to you. You know, you have people out here that might need that from you, that understanding. You never know, man, when you reinvent yourself and change yourself and rediscover yourself, you don't know. Sometimes that may affect others. Others see you getting yourself together, they might be like, maybe I need to get myself together. People underestimate the power of energy because if you surround yourself by positive people, positive thinkers, positive people overall, you're going to have a positive outcome. When you start thinking positivity about yourself, putting positive vibes in the universe, positive things will happen. But it's all up to you, man. Don't allow yourself, like I said, don't allow yourself to give up. Don't allow yourself to start existing in life rather than living life. You do not want to start existing in life because you're going to be the one watching others progress. You're going to be the one sitting back, growing resentment for your own self. And you don't want to do that. Just continue, man, to grow. Continue to think positive. Continue to put positive vibes in the universe. Surround yourself with positive people. And everything will work out for the best for you, man. I promise it will. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid because you can learn from the next person. That's why I say, surround yourself by people who's like-minded like yourself, or even better, because you can learn from them, you can grow from them, and they can definitely give you great information to be able to help you reinvent yourself. Don't be afraid of change. Don't let fear stop you. Because fear done stopped a lot of people that could have been something great. But they get stuck at jobs and begin to resent their life. And when it gets to that point in life, man, you need to stop and think about it. Rediscover yourself, redefine yourself. But I'm not going to hold you too long. I'm out of here. And like I said, man, look forward to next week, episode 2. And I'm also going to bring that review of the movie Us to you for the people that didn't understand the movie. And also, if you're interested in investing in your future so you can secure it financially and become self-insured, hit me up at myfutureinvestment317@gmail.com. That's myfutureinvestment317@gmail.com. That's investment without an S. Email me your name, your number, and what's a good time to call you to be able to set up an appointment. If weekdays or weekends gonna work for you. Other than that, everybody be safe and be easy. I'm out of here.